real quick, I want to do a kind of a fun quiz for you while the quizmaster is pooping.
Yes. I've never had. I think I've had one quiz where you have hosted. It's usually that douche that puts you, out of your chair or something.
Well,
I've turned around on Quizmaster.
Ever since he came back, ever since he came back from the Bahamas with some sort of rash on his testicles, he just won't stop showing me.
God.
He's been kind of in quarantine of his own. Like, I kind of just stuck him to one room, and I'm just to keep an eye on him. But like, that rash is spreading. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick Saw franchise quiz for you, Zach, and see how well you did, because you seem like you're such a fan. You know all of the movies and all the actors, and let's dive in. How about that?
That was clearly demonstrated in our discussion.
Exactly. So I figured we should record this bonus video and see how well you do. So
all right.
Let's dive in. This is on BuzzFeed. So we're gonna have a great quality quiz. It's 11 questions, but we'll nix the last one. We'll just give you that one as a freebie. First question. Why? Because it asks you if there's going to be a new Saw movie, and this came out before the new Saw movie.
I think I could safely answer that as a yes.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. The first question: how many traps are there in total throughout all 7 movies?
Oh my God! What the hell? Is there a multiple choice to this?
Yes, there is. There is.
Okay.
They're all multiple choice. It's BuzzFeed. Don't worry about it. So 52, 50, 109, or 94. All high numbers.
109 seems really... Well, the 50s are kind of low, I think.
All right, well,
so there's 7 movies, right?
Yes. This, I believe, is counting Jigsaw.
Okay.
Yeah, because this came out... nope. Came out in 2016. So it does not count Jigsaw.
I think 109 is too high.
Okay.
There's usually like 5 or 6 traps in each movie.
I did do this quiz before just to test it, and it's a medium difficulty, so...
Okay. So 6...
It's not going to be as, hard as this.
50 isn't that high. What were the first two options?
52 and 50.
I'm going to go with 52.
Okay. Do you want the answers as we go, or do you want them at the end?
Yeah, let's do them as we go.
As we go? Okay. 52, you are correct.
Yes.
Good job.
Math.
Yeah, 52 traps. 52 times we get to hear Jigsaw give the ultimatum to live or die. And then it gives, of course, a fantastic last image of the Wahlberg that I'm not a fan of. Second question. Lee Winnell, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're a great director. Was a big part of the production of the films. But what character did he play? Is it Peter Strahm? Is it Adam? Is it Detective Tapp? Or is it a random person in a trap?
Oh, God. I'm trying to remember who all these people... Detective Tapp, who is...
I'll give you a hint. One of those characters was played by a actual famous actor.
Yes, I know. I think it's the detective. I think that's Donald Glover. Or not Donald Glover, Jesus, Danny Glover.
Yeah, they're related? Oh, we've talked about
They're not.
They're not. It's just a very famous last name.
I'm going to go... I think Adam's like that white, fat schlub. Who was the first one? Name. Who was the first one?
Peter Strahm, Adam, Detective Tapp, and random
I'm going to
person.
go random guy in trap.
Random guy in trap. Let's see. You are incorrect. It's Adam.
Fuck.
Adam, although he died in the first film, he was the one tied... He was in the first film with Cary Elwes. He gets trapped in the room and then just dies off screen.
I was thinking he was the dude in, I think, 3 that kind of fucks everyone over when they get to the end.
No, but I believe there is a question about that later, so we'll see.
Okay.
Third question. We all know Jigsaw died in Saw 3. Well, spoilers.
Sure, yeah.
But when did Amanda meet her demise? Is it Saw... Oh, they give us the posters, and I forgot the first Saw... Or Saw 2. No, Saw 2 is the fingers, and one of them has like a fucked up nail, and that's like one of my pet peeves things. Saw 2, Saw 3 with the teeth, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, or Saw the final chapter 3D, or Saw 7.
I think it's 4.
I think 4. This is when Amanda dies.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty sure about that? Final answer?
No. Well, I'm not sure about it, but it is my final answer.
Okay. Saw 4. Incorrect. It's Saw 3.
Damn it. I thought it was just...
As he's on the table. Yeah.
Well, I know she gets shot, but I thought she survives that. And it's like, what? She's still alive?
Nope. I believe she actually gets her fucking throat cut. Like, it's showing a picture, and it's very gory.
I thought the guy I was just talking about that fucks everything up, like, shot her with a shotgun or some shit.
Nope. All right. Fourth question. The bathroom set / location has appeared in how many Saw films? We're talking about the one with the body in the middle.
Yes.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or all of them?
I'm going to go through 3. I know it shows up in 2, but I think there might be a secret one there. It's not a secret one, but one.
So 3 is your final answer?
Yes, I'm going to go with 3.
Incorrect. It's 4.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Saw 1, 2, 3, and final chapter.
God, I don't remember it in 2.
No.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. All right, moving on.
Yeah, Saw 1, 2, 3, and final chapter. All right, so next question. Instead of the bathroom, the same location we just talked about, Dr. Gordon and Adam were originally going to be trapped in what? Is it a buried 2-person casket? Oh, how intimate.
Oh.
An elevator. A house. Used instead for Saw 2. Thanks. Fucking quiz. Or it was always going to be a bathroom. So 3 of those. It's one of those 3.
I'm going to go elevator.
Elevator. Correct.
That tracks the most. It makes the most sense.
Exactly. Because it's not going to be fucking BuzzFeed. The famous puppet from the movies was named...
Yes. No, keep going.
His name was not Yes, but I could have absolutely marked you for that. Is it Billy, Jigsaw, John, or he wasn't given a name?
I think it's Billy.
Okay, you are correct.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
It was a gift from his dying wife or some shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was one of those.
She died of cancer, and then he died of cancer.
No, his wife did not die of cancer.
She got killed. I don't fucking know. There's
this
something
is
to do in a
great
hospital.
omen for the rest of this.
She worked at a hospital, or no, she was visiting him at a hospital. I don't fucking remember.
I love that you tried. I love that you at least attempted.
There's vague things there. Like I remember her being in a hospital, or like maybe an insane patient killed her.
So
or
she
something.
was pregnant.
Yes.
And then as she was like leaving the doctor's office, Zip, the main guy from the first movie who he uses as a disciple / trap,
yes,
hits her with the door as he's like running out and causes the baby in her stomach to die. Yeah. I don't know why I described it. Yeah, the miscarriage. I forgot the word miscarriage. Anyway, from what reality TV show did the winner get a role in Saw 6? Is it America's Got Talent? Is it 13 Fears Real from the CW? Is it VH1's Scream Queens via VH1? Or is it MTV's Fear from MTV?
Scream Queens.
Scream Queens is correct.
Yeah. I don't know why I retain that knowledge, but there it is.
I think that was like the big like shtick was that anybody who like won that show got to be in a movie. Like I think it was Saw 6. And then they did another movie, although I could be wrong. I remember that was the only reason that show existed.
I've never watched an episode of the show. Just for some reason, that knowledge is in there.
Yeah,
I think know why.
You're better off for it because the show wasn't that great. So next, that's correct. We got the lovely Tanidra Howard, who cut off her arm in the. She was in the trap where it was her versus a very fat guy, and they had to cut off pieces of themselves to outweigh the other person. Yeah. That was actually a cool show. Yeah. Next question. What was the name of John and Jill's unborn child? It's the one that
Oh,
Just
we
kidding.
just talked about it.
Yeah, I knew it was good. Is it multiple choice? Let me do this, man.
Okay.
Right? I'm not the quiz master. I just let me have this.
Sure, yeah.
I only have so many moments and things to
true.
live for.
That's true. I'm sorry. Go
God
on.
damn it. Still pooping. Gideon, John Jr., Mark, or Billy?
Billy?
You think it's Billy?
No.
Final answer.
Yes.
Incorrect. It's Gideon.
Oh, that's a lead. That's leading.
You silly fuck. Yeah, Gideon is correct. Unfortunately, Jill lost the baby after a door is slammed into her stomach. Very graphic. Very graphic. Next question.
From Saw, go figure.
Well, I mean, and there's like... never mind. We won't go into that. But it's just a very abrupt thing to happen. The opening trap in Saw, the final chapter 3D, was different than every other trap because it's the only trap with more than 2 people. It was the only trap with a video/tape recording. It's the longest trap ever conducted. Or it's the only trap conducted in public/during the day.
That one.
Yeah, we talked
I think
about that.
we talked about that in the episode.
Too
Or it was
bad.
before. I think it was before we started recording, actually.
Yeah, either way. The trap was the first and only that took place. It's the 2 guys
Yes.
like, oh, you're cheating on me. Oh, but she's cheating on me. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're in like the store window or something like that.
Yeah, and
or glass
I think
box.
everyone, both in the movie and in the audience, were thinking like, fuck that bitch. And then they just kill her. Yeah, all right, let's go about our lives. And I think you never see those guys again. They just move on. Which of these characters ends up being one of Jigsaw's apprentices? Is it Jill Tuck, his wife? Daniel Matthews, the offspring of Danny Wahlberg's character? Is it Agent Peter Strom? Is it Zepp? Is it Dr. Lawrence Gordon? Or is it Simone Bethson, who I don't recognize?
It's Peter Strom.
Peter Strom. That's your final answer?
I believe so, yes.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
It's Dr. Lawrence Gordon from the final film. Lawrence Gordon ends up surviving his game and becoming Jigsaw's apprentice.
Yes.
Zepp's involvement was more of a trap, and Jill was following her husband's wishes. Neither were considered Jigsaw's apprentice.
Can I...
Yeah.
Wait. I'm confused maybe because I know there's a detective in one of the movies, and that's the whole point. That
I believe he's in a question later.
Okay.
But we'll talk about it at the end. Yeah. Last question? No, I don't know. Finally, yeah, it is the last question. Finally, saw the final chapters of the final Saw movie. True or false? False. So it was Hoffman. Hoffman was the one who was an agent along with Peter Strom. Showing the picture right now on screen.
Got you.
And
I just remember it was the cop. Was it the last movie? No, it wasn't the last movie.
He's in like he's like in 4, 5, and 6.
Yes, it was. I distinctly remember this plot detail because it was the point where, and I talked about this. I know I talked about this in the episode, in the podcast episode, where they don't use the Hello Zepp theme.
Yeah.
And like, so that's stuck in my brain as this detective who was behind it all along. He was the apprentice for that movie. So I thought Strom was his name.
I was confused.
I was confused by that question because of that, and then I remembered that Carrie Eula's, spoiler alert for the last movie I saw, I guess, becomes an apprentice later on after he survives the first movie.
He does. Were you talking about
I was saying that's
character?
Yes, I was saying that's why I was confused about that question because I couldn't remember that detective's name. Yeah. So I thought it was Strom because you said Detective Strom, but then I was like, but also that doctor was the so
the final apprentice basically because
it's like I have all these little vague nuggets of information that I kind of remember, but definitely not enough to get any sort of passing grade on that quiz.
So technically, Hoffman. So he's in 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3D, and basically is a successor to Jigsaw, but he essentially gets trapped in the same trap as Adam from the first movie, because Dr. Lawrence Gordon traps him.
Right. Well, and it's because he's not giving. Why do I retain this? The traps he's doing. There's no way to win.
No, that was Amanda. He actually has outs for.
What the fuck? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, great job. You got I closed out, but you got most of them.
3 out of 10. No,
Sure.
I definitely did not get most of them.
I always try to paint you in the best light possible, but Zach, thank you so much for playing. It looks like he's flushing now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching this bonus episode for Patreon patrons only. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Thank you for supporting us. We will see you next time.